pretty big sailboat that has come pretty close to our beach. There's been a few fishing boats that have come up close, but nothing like this. There's a few people on that boat and they've dropped a dinghy, so Queenie is busily trying to get their attention. We're all in agreement that if that boat comes anywhere near us, we are absolutely going to try and get some food from them. We are a hungry bunch of 7 sitting here, and we have 3 other members that have gone as far around the island as they can to see if there's other sources of food.
Saul is swimming out to them to ask for help. We've all agreed it's not cheating because we would have used this survival mechanism should we be in a real survival situation. We're really starving. These guys, I'm not sure what they're trying to do. They're not paying too much attention to Saul. It's a bit shocking. Saul is swimming to the boat now. We really don't know what happened there with the dinghy. Joe and Jono are going to go to the dinghy that just docked on our beach, to see if they can barter something. We have nothing to barter with, so it's more like asking for some help. Personally, I'm struggling quite a bit in terms of the food. Otherwise, I'm doing fine, but I'm certainly not used to not having any food in my belly for so long. Today we didn't have anything. Luckily, Maya and I do have some rice, so we did have a very, very tiny little portion of rice this morning. But that's really enough to keep you going for very little. Because we're also limited in the number of fish, we've decided to only eat once per day. I don't personally agree to that. I think we should keep trying to fish and eat twice a day, because already with 2 meals a day it's quite tough. But we'll see what the team decides. Everyone's pretty weak today because nobody's really had any food, and it's sometime in the afternoon. So we'll see what happens with this boat. I really hope that we can get us some food. It's only day 7. We've got 23 days to go, and if we don't find anything more substantial than a few fish a day, we'll have to see what happens. You know, it's going to be a very tough call. Wow, unbelievable. The guys left before Joe and Jono could get to them. Literally, when they were meters from the boat, the guys took off and went back to the yacht. We believe that Saul is the guy on the right swimming back. Doesn't look like he's got anything with him.
You know, we're supposed to be resourceful while we're here, so it seems to be resourceful to swim out there and tell them the situation we're in and see if they wouldn't provide us with something. Unfortunately, they were French and lived up to their stereotype. The basic response I got was, you can walk over the mountain. There's stuff there, you can walk over the mountain.
Matt, Angie and I decided to go and see what we could find beyond our beach to the left, and we probably went 3 or 4 kilometers, I reckon.
And we had to clamber up rocks a lot, so it was out of water onto rocks, a lot of oysters to negotiate, as well as the sea urchins, which are horrible. They're just everywhere and they just look like they're devouring everything.
We walked and swam all the way around. We explored 3 different beaches and discovered some really beautiful beaches. Sort of similar in resources, except one we found had a really nice fresh water stream and waterfall really close to the beach. So I think tonight we're going to discuss whether maybe that's a beach that we want to consider moving to, because that's what survivors do.